number too high. Come and talk to me. I really what I need. So can I talk to you? I really what I put it all on her. I get it right back. She put it all on me. I couldn't fight.
What's up, family? It's your big sis T Renee, and I am back today with another story. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Hey, I'm hoping that one day you find something on this platform that resonates with you and make you want to come back and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, as always, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in with me, and thank you for all that engage with my channel. That's whether you're leaving a comment, a like, a share. It is all greatly appreciated. Even if you're coming back and rewatching something that you enjoyed, I appreciate you so much, y'all. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so y'all continue to do that engagement that you do on my channel, and tell your friends about it if you find something that you resonate with. So y'all, thank y'all so much. I know y'all are here for a story, and that's what I want to give you. Like I always say, drop down below in the comment section, y'all. Let's chat. Leave a hey girl, hey, what's up, big sis. Just keep everything respectful. So y'all, let's get to the story time. Okay, so today I basically want to talk about a time that one of my boyfriends got to fighting with a mechanic of mine, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump straight to it. So basically, I was having issues with this old ass car I had. I think y'all, I don't even know if some of y'all may not even be old enough to know that watch my channel. I don't know. It was a truck called a Bravada or something like that. Yeah, it was a Bravada. It looks just like those Jimmy trucks, those 4-door small SUVs. That's what I had. This was my first truck. That wasn't my first vehicle, but it was my first truck, y'all. I don't know, at the time, like, that was the thing to have. Just have you a SUV. And I could have gotten any other car, like something way better, but I wanted that truck. I don't know. It was just the thing to have at that time. So, I mean, for the most part, the truck didn't give me issues, but it was little small minor things that I had this guy that would fix on my car all the time. And so he just kept like giving me the run around one particular time. So I said, you know what, whatever, I'll get somebody else to look at it. So my boyfriend at the time, we're gonna call him Chino. So I was oh yeah, and the mechanic, we're gonna call him Will. Yeah, so I was telling Chino, like, hey, look, he keep giving me the runaround about the day he want to come over here and fix it. And he was like, well, whatever, I'm gonna get my his, like, well, I'm not gonna say she's his, well, I'm not gonna say she's his stepmom, but she was basically at some point, I think she was married to his dad, or they were just dating back in the day. But basically, yeah, they all, like, he had siblings that was around the same age as him, and I believe basically his dad and his siblings' mom, which is the person that I'm talking about in this story, like, all was dealing with his dad around the same time. Like, I don't know, that ain't my story to tell. Maybe I'll talk about it another time, because it was some drama on that side of the family as well. When I was dealing with him, I had some drama with him and his folks over there too, and I probably will talk about him at some point. But yeah, basically, we're not gonna get too deep about that. Basically, it was his sister's mom boyfriend, because this particular boyfriend was not from my city. He was from somewhere up north. I may have mentioned him a long time ago, just not, I didn't really give a story about him. I kind of like mentioned him in something, but basically he's the guy that I mentioned was from somewhere up north. So yeah, he would come down here and spend time with his siblings, and he would stay for the summers and that. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, when I get ready to tell a story time or two about him, I will mention how me and him met. But basically, you know, he was looking out for your girl. He did all he can. I can really say that he truly cared about me. He really liked me. It's just the timing of how things went was just all wrong. And just say, I'm just gonna say, we didn't end on horrible terms or bad terms. Like, to this day, we're still pretty cool. Yeah, he's one of the guys that I've dated that I can actually have a conversation with, and we can be friends, platonic friends, and it be nothing. We done went on a whole vacation together, and it was just friendship. Like I said, I'll talk about that later. But anyway, so yeah, yeah, he do all that, get that set up. And when my mechanic found out about it, and how my mechanic was so in tune with things that was going on with me and my boyfriend at the time, Chino, was because, you know, he was a part of my family. He was in my family, honestly. Like, he was somebody that was around, so he knew about all this, and he knew who Chino was and why I felt like he held such a grudge, because it be men out here really jealous of young guys. Like, I'm not gonna even say men jealous of young. I'm gonna just say a lot of times the older generation be jealous of the younger generation for whatever reason. Maybe they're insecure about some things that they wish they would have done when they was younger. I don't really know, but it's always like that. Like, I've been in situations where the old women in the work group be jealous of the young girls in the work group. Like, that is so insane to me. Like, it really be like that. And like I said, I don't know what his problem was with Chino, but he did not like Chino. I don't know what it was. And maybe because when he would try to argue with me, Chino would be on his head. And so, yeah, let's jump into that. Like I said, I had been getting into it with the mechanic, like on Will, over some crazy stuff or whatever. And this ain't the first time that we didn't get into it. So, like I said, Will found out about me getting somebody else to work on my car. And of course, he starts an argument. He's over to the house. He's mad. He's finding out somebody else working on my car. And prior to this, he had put a part on my car, and he was going to take it back off and do something else because what we thought was the issue wasn't the issue. So he yanks the part off my car. I can't remember if he kind of like broke the part or whatever, but I was able to go and get my money back or whatever like that. It don't even really matter. But yes, y'all, like, he wasn't going to take it. I was going to get the other guys to take that off and fix something else and, you know, put that back on or whatever. Like, he went and snatched the part off my car basically without my knowledge and put the part back in the box. It was like, since you got somebody else to take care of this, get them to put the shit back on. Like, y'all make a big deal. Chino mad as hell because he was like, you ain't have to do all that. It is not that serious. You was giving her the run around. So I found somebody to help take care of this because, you know, we trying to get around because at this point, we was down to one car. So, you know, they getting into it real bad. Y'all, when I say Chino beat his ass, Chino beat his ass. And me, you would think like I would have had the person of my family, like you would think I would have had Will back because technically he's been in my family the longest. You know, he's in my family through marriage and he's been in my life for a long time. But the point was, he was a shit starter. He used to start up so much stuff. Like, I can give y'all so many stories about him. I honestly don't think I want to do that. It would have to be a whole series, and I don't even know if I want to get that deep about that because some stuff you just should leave within, you know, your personal life. You know, some things you don't need to bring. So yeah, anyway, so they had this big brawl. Of course, the police was called, y'all. When I say he had Will pinned up on the fence, like he whooped his butt. And in my mind, I was praising it because I'm like, it was about time. You needed a man to rough you up because it would be times where he would be abusive towards us women. Like, he would be taking his issues out on us women. No lie. And a lot of people don't look at it as abuse, but it is, whether it's verbal, mental, physical, it's all abusive. Very abusive. He would be so mean to us, but he had his own issues. That's what I will say. I'm gonna say that, you know, sometimes people have an illness, they go through things and they take it out on other people when they going through whatever they going through. And that's kind of how that was. And so Chino was just tired of it. I'm his girl, so of course he gonna take up for me. But he really deserved the ass whooping he got. And even after all that, he was just starting little stuff here and there. Dude, Chino be like, man, you got your ass whooped once. Do I need to whoop your ass again? At this point, I don't care how old you are. A lot of times people be throwing that, you need to respect your elders. No, you need to earn the respect that you want as an elder. Like, you can't come off trying to harass people and attack people and expecting them to give you the respect that you're not willing to give. And that would be the issue with Will a lot of times. So yes, y'all, it would be times where he would just be trying to start up stuff after that, and I'm like, man, he don't want that ass whooping again. And eventually he stopped doing all that. Yes, y'all, but I eventually did get my car looked at. It took the other guy a little minute too, and maybe because he heard about all the drama, but the mechanic guy that he had wasn't from our city, so I guess, you know, he still had his thing he had to do elsewhere. So yeah, I eventually got it fixed out. But one thing I will say, like, Will didn't mess with Chino too quick. He didn't mess with him after that. He started up some shit for a minute, but he did not mess with him too much after that. And eventually we broke up. And like I said, like, you know, things ended with me and Chino, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't nothing I really did or anything. It was some other stuff he had going on beyond that was really out of my control. You know how sometimes you got things going on back home that you need to go back and resolve? That's kind of how that was. And like I said, eventually I will probably give y'all story times about Chino because he's genuinely a good dude. I just feel like he's not as ambitious if I would have liked him to be. even in this day, I feel like he's not as ambitious as I feel like he should be. You know how you got people that have such great potential, but they're not willing to do the things they need to do to achieve it. They get lazy, they get comfortable. Even with Will, y'all, Will is so multifaceted, and he's so talented. He's very skilled in a lot of things, but because, you know, people got them vices, like they got them things that they're addicted to and things that they can't let go of, and have these mental health issues. Just people be so wrapped up in their own shit. They be so hung up on, I'm gonna just say this, sometimes people be so set in their ways and stubborn, they don't see what they really can be out here doing, or they're afraid to do, or they allow other people to predict what they should or shouldn't do. But anyway, y'all, this is not a super long video. I just want to tell y'all about the time that one of my boyfriends jumped on my mechanic, well, beat my mechanic's ass because he was trying to play in my face. You gonna come snatch something off my car? What the hell wrong with you? But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna stop this video right here. Y'all jump down below the comments if y'all had a similar situation. As always, y'all, all comments are greatly appreciated and welcome, but keep them respectful. Also, if you have yet to subscribe but you're tuning in, baby, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the subscription button. It costs nothing for you to subscribe. All it does is help motivate me to want to provide y'all with content, and it motivates you too to want to push my videos out there in the algorithm, y'all. Also, turn on your post bell notifications so you'll know when I post, because you know, why not? Why you ain't tuning in with me? And I would have done Blocktober like I mentioned, y'all, but your girl would have to be recording and doing all that every day, and baby, I ain't really got the time like I want to. But one of these days, I'll be able to do this content full time. You know, y'all just keep tuning in with your girl. I do plan on bringing other content back to this platform. I started out on my platform doing different types of videos and even vlogs, but I really don't do a whole lot outside of me working, y'all, or traveling when I can. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do some other things. I got some things I can add on here. Maybe some of y'all would be interested in it as well. Again, y'all, I'm gonna start this right here, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.